Morning, everybody. It is actually a pretty sunny day out here in Indianapolis. I think it's going to get pretty warm today, like 50s maybe. I don't know. Anyways, so I'm running a little late. Everybody's lighting me up on where are you? Where are you? I'm here. I'm getting lit up by contractors and getting lit up by um, everybody and their brother on my cell phone. So quit texting me. Anyways, so we got one more minute until we go live. So if you don't want to listen to me complain, anything quick and easy going on? Not really. Still waiting for a last blast of winter. I don't want, but I keep thinking we're going to have one more last blast of winter, and it's going to cause us a bunch of issues because, knock on wood, we haven't really had any burst pipes or anything this year, and which I'm very thankful for. But anyways, all right, so it's 9:30, so I got a little late start. Well, actually, everybody texted me made it a late start, and that's fine. That's my day. So today I've got a special treat for you guys. We are going to watch a video of one of my properties. This is actually, we'll watch a couple. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see how time goes. So I bought a house just so everybody doesn't think that it's all sunshine and roses at this point for me. I bought a house a while ago from a wholesaler, Caroline. Hi, Caroline. And it was nothing but trouble. This thing has just been a money pit for me. And so anyway, so we did a bunch of rehab on it. Hey Tim, baby. We did a bunch of rehab on this house. We got it I thought very, very nice. We put a renter in it. It has a real high pitch roof, and so high pitch roofs last and last and last. So there was probably 50-year-old shingles on it. The diamond shaped shingles, and they were green and they were not very pretty and they looked like hell, but there was no leaks, right? So anyway, so we fixed this house up. I left the roof alone because it didn't leak. And, it's kind of a low-income house, and you don't want to spend money if you don't need to. Anyway, so long story short, so put these tenants in. They were very appreciative of the higher quality and the nicer house. And then almost immediately the city came through and hit us with a bunch of orders, and the inspector was just like, you need to replace the roof. And I'm like, but it doesn't leak. And he's like, oh, well, look at it. And I go, well, it doesn't leak. What do you want from me, dude? It doesn't leak. And so anyway, typical government, they just are unrelenting. And so, we waited about a month, and then all of a sudden I got a $3,000 fine. From the city, and we're going to appeal that. But anyways, so I ended up just replacing the roof. So we replaced the roof, and then these tenants were in this house for quite a while. Not quite a while, probably about 6 to 8 months. And they were always running late. Not like a month late or something like that, because we just don't let that happen. But, a week or two late. And so I finally just got to the point where I'm just not, I don't want to make money off of fees. I don't want to make money off of lateness. So, clearly they were having troubles keeping up with it. They tried to switch to a weekly or a bi-weekly plan so that they could pay, sooner. As soon as they get money in their account, they'll just pay it instead of trying to save for it, which actually costs more in the long run. We tried to convince them to stay on the monthly plan, but they wanted to go weekly. So we tried to save this deal at every turn. Anyways, it just got to the point where they were always late, and they were always struggling. And we had filed eviction on them at one point, and then they caught up, and then which does not happen very often. And so then we finally this last time we did an eviction on them, and they were like, okay, we want to get caught up. We want to get caught up again. And at that point, I'm just like, this has just been, it's not a good environment for them. It's not a good environment for us. We just need to move on. And they need to find something that's maybe more economical. I'm not really sure. So anyway, so from what I understand, now we had done a fresh rehab on this house before they moved in. So as they were leaving, they were so mad at us that they called Board of Health. And so Board of Health went out and put orders on the property. I don't even know if I got the orders on this property. I know Peg sent them to me. So the Board of Health went out and found a bunch of crud wrong with the house because they let them in. And not that there was anything wrong with it, but I mean, the house was freshly rehabbed. So I think that they did a bunch of damage while they were there. Let's see here. Let's see my orders. Large rubbish and junk, scattered rubbish. That's easy enough. That's just trash from the tenants. Interior walls of the dwelling are in poor repair and deteriorated as evidenced by cracks and holes and other deterioration of walls. Now this was freshly rehabbed. Exterior steps are deteriorated. Furnace filter dirty and are missing. Yeah, that's a tenant responsibility. Furnace is missing cover. Okay. That's a brand new furnace. And if it's not even the we not only replaced the furnace in this house once, we replaced it twice because some moron broke in and stole the furnace out of the house. Deteriorated or poor repair of ceilings is evidenced by cracks and holes in the hallway. Improper wire and or cable splices evidenced by joint and wire and cable. I don't know what this is. Exterior doors deteriorated, missing, and are not easily openable. Steps are weak and deteriorating. Cellar. The cellar and our basement floor of concrete construction is cracked and deteriorated. Floor structure is weak and deteriorated. I don't know. Floor structure is weak and deteriorated in the living room. There was an issue where we had repaired something, so I wonder if, I don't know, I'll have to look at that because we had opened up the floor, and so maybe when we put the new plywood down, I don't know, we'll have to check that one. Interior stairwell lacks a sound handrail. Okay, that's probably a tenant destroyed that. Temperature pressure relief valve is deteriorated. Okay, so on a water heater coming out the side, they have, in case the water heater gets ready to go, they've got a pressure relief valve. And so by default, when you buy it, it's just got the pressure relief valve. It doesn't have a pipe going down to the floor. So that the water coming out has to go through a pipe and go down to the floor and then pour out. So it's missing it's probably just missing the pipe going down. I mean, we'll check this temperature. That's a brand new water heater. Again, that got stolen as well. Toilet not secured to floor. I don't know. We'll have to check that. Ill-fitting exterior doors do not protect structure from element. Okay, we'll have to check this. I mean, a couple of these are just... And Norm's usually a pretty good guy, but he is also seeing a lot of what tenants cause damage, and then he just reports the facts. So here it is, dude. I'm sorry, but, here it is. So anyway, we're going to go through this video. I have not seen it. I am kind of dreading seeing it. Let's see what we got here. Let me get a note up and ready. All right. So let's get into it, right? Tim Beach. Man, bring in an exorcist. I know, right, brother? I tell you what, I had another one of these properties that we bought. That sometimes properties just don't make money for certain people. Like, I bought these 2 duplexes on the same lot, and I rehabbed them, fixed them up, started renting them out, and the tenants were just not staying. We were evicting. We were having all sorts of issues, and so I ended up selling it to another investor, and we ended up keeping the management on the property, and it was a freaking gold mine for him. I mean, the tenants stayed 2-3 years. When they left it nice. It was, it was a gold mine for this guy. But for me, it was a freaking money pit So sometimes houses are just that way. Your luck is just horrible, and then the next guy is going to be great. And I guess you could, what is it? Know when to hold them, know when to fold them. Maybe I should have sat around on that other deal, and maybe if I decide to sell this one, which I don't know if I will or not, I need to do something to make some money out of this thing. But no, I don't know. So, all right, let's do the exterior. This is not the greatest house in the entire world, so don't get me wrong, but it is not that bad. I mean, it's pretty nice. It's pretty big. 4 bedrooms, 2 full baths. Yeah, 2 full baths. So not bad. All right, let's see what we got here. Oops, you guys can't see it. So hold on a second here. Let me do the intro. Booyah. All right, so here we are. Here's my problem child. It's not that bad of a house. Look, I mean, it looks pretty decent, right? All right, let's do this. Where's the disrepair on the concrete steps? I don't see it. I mean, the gutter's been run away. Let's check that. What's that wire? I don't know. It's just you. It's old. It's over 1900s, man. 120 plus years old. It's going to have a little bit of settlement. See that up there? Some green up in here. Yeah, nice. A little shelf for plants, I guess. I don't know. Another thing interesting about these orders, these tenants never, ever told us that there was any issues in this house. So I don't know if it was, I just don't know. I mean, there wasn't any issues as far as we were informed with ceilings or walls or handrail or anything like this. I mean, but that's pretty typical when a resident is so mad at you for whatever. Like in this case, I mean, we weren't being brutal to them, which just, we try and hold people to where they have to, we're firm but fair on rent. And when they see there's my brand new roof, can I give a look of disgust? Yeah, it's brand new. I'm not worried about it. And that's because they're brand new. They've never been put down yet. So typically when we're looking at a roof, so at least we got the gutters run down and away. That's good. That tree needs to come out. I don't know what the heck the deal is with that thing. When you're, what was I talking about? Oh, when you first, so we ran the gutters away, and then also when you first run, missing a screen? No, it's just got a screen, it looks like. Got a screen. When you first put roofs down, then they kind of curl up a little bit, but over time they settle down. But then once they start to get old, you'll start to see them curling up again at the edges. And that just means that usually when they start to, you get 1 or 2 of them that are kind of, over a decent span of roof that are starting to curl. That means you got like 3 to 5 years before you got to replace them. When you start getting a lot more of them that are curling up, then that means you probably got like 1 to 3. What's the problem with the soffit? Okay. Yeah, it doesn't have AC. Yeah, it doesn't have central. That's just a remnant. Another scuffle screen. Cole's doing better pointing out stuff. Just gotta get him a little bit more up to speed on. Yeah. Yeah, this house has got some interesting stories on it. We've had squatters in there. We've had squatters in there that, you know, supposedly had a lease. One guy was in there and he told me he had a lease. He had paid $3,000 down and blah, blah, blah. And meanwhile, his buddy was sitting there going, man, don't call the cops on me. Don't call the cops on me. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. And so anyway, yeah. Mm-hmm. I can't type. So this is the east side we're looking at right now, I think. Yeah, east side. Yeah. There's some more. What is that? Cabinets? Drawers? I don't think they're really growing anymore. Looks like they've been dead, but they just haven't fallen off yet. Yeah, this is one of the houses that I probably need to put an alarm on. I need more alarms. Anybody got any used Simply Safes they don't want anymore? I'll take them probably. Especially if you're giving them away. And why would we put that satellite dish back on? Crawl space. We need to patch that up. They're actually newer wooden windows. I mean, not newer. I mean, they're wooden casement windows, but they're double pane, so they're, you know. Yeah, it's a garage window. Are they stealing my fridge? Is that what's going on there? Yeah, north side's got north side's got to do pressure wash. We'll have to wait till it gets warmer. It's gonna be 56 degrees out there. Get out there and pressure wash this, will you? Somebody get out there and pressure wash this bad boy for me. Part 2. Let's go. So this back here was an add-on on this house, and they didn't properly duct it for heat. So the garage door needs some servicing. Oops. What the heck is that thing? What is this? See, that piques my interest. I want to know what the heck that thing is. Put your comments in the bottom down there to tell me what you think it is. That's my YouTube. You got to get your audience participating. I don't know what the heck that black thing is there. It was on the side of the house. That thing right there. What is that? What is it? Looks like plywood or something, but I don't know what it's for. I wonder if that's my fridge and it's out there to be stolen. Nice. Tenants probably stealing it, so they left it out there because they figured we were coming in to change it. Oh yeah, happy day. Look at that. Nice clean garage. Super nice. They left it so nicely. Yeah, that garage door is... Yeah, I don't know if my garage door company is going to want to even try and mess with it. They're going to probably just want to replace it. Okay, so here's what I was just telling you about. See here on the water heater? There's no pipe that comes down here. It's about a 20-second fix, but all it does is basically keeps the water off the side of the water heater. So there's bigger fish to fry, but I understand code is code. See, that's one of the doors there. That doesn't look too bad. No trim, but it's a garage. Why would they have done that? Look, there's damage from a dog. I may have to go out and look at this one. Trash. That's right. We never get to see trash, do we, Allison? Especially when you evict. You never get to see any kind of trash when you evict a tenant. Wait till it comes back on and I'm going to do my visible disdain look. Internal eye roll, as the judge calls it. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? We get so much freaking trash. That's the old one. Why did we keep it? There's some materials there that need to go. Hey, it might be some paint. From a dog, I'm sure. All right, so let's do some interior views. Interior view part 1. Well, doesn't look horrible yet. Not yet. I was expecting much. Oh, that door does not fit right. That's probably what they were talking about. Wow, it's actually cleaner than I expected it to be. Is that what they're complaining about, the city? So typically that would be gutters. I mean, they're not major cracks. Not bad for, so far, not bad for an eviction. It's what? Written with age. Is that because there's pens there? Written with age. When he's talking about wiping down, that's not bad. I'm kind of excited. It's not as bad as I was expecting. There's another broken window up front. Trying to look here. Does it shut right? Good guy. Now, if that door doesn't work, when he goes to get out, he's in a world of hurt because he's in the bedroom, right? How's he going to get out? Yeah, don't ask me how I know that. I know, right, Allison? Allison says it's pretty nice for an eviction. Not too bad. I mean, some big scratches in the floors, but that's kind of what we planned for. Yeah, I'm surprised. Yeah, they work really good. That's the reason they're coming off in the ends back there. Yeah, for a while we were, instead of putting the big, huge, heavy doors in, we were putting in these bifolds. It was kind of a failed experiment. I'm not a big fan of them. But, I mean, you could, I'm saved about, I don't know, $100 doing it that way, I think, or more. I wonder if that, I mean, it looks like a burn spot, like a candle or something, but I don't see anything. So this closet door here goes up to the attic, so there's no point to even go up there. So I might as well just screw it shut. Oh, there's no screens. Yeah, look at that. They should have put a bigger cover plate over it. Pulled the switch out a little bit and put a bigger cover plate over it. I don't even know. Oh, door. Somebody had a kid that was not very happy. Slamming the door. Darn you, Mom and Dad. You are horrible, horrible people. You are just looking out for me. Yeah, see, we don't do much with the attic because it's dead up there. Don't go up there. Don't show us what it looks like. That's the reason I think we should just seal that door shut. You know, just put a screw in it so it doesn't get opened up. He's going to go up there. Oh, you guys are going to see my skeletons in my closet. Oh, there's an old clawfoot tub. Anybody want a clawfoot tub? I have no clue how anybody would have brought that thing up there. Yes, yes, yes. You're showing my trash. We should just seal this room off. It's where the dead babies go. Sorry. Did I say that alive? Oh, there's somebody coming to get you. Whoa. I'm not hauling that big old tub down those stairs. I'm not having any of my guys haul that big old tub down any of those stairs. Now, the rest of it could be cleaned out, yes. Or we could seal that door off because nobody needs to be going up there anyways. Yes, that's the cheapskate in me coming out. Yeah, see, that's the tubs I like. So we got a mirror. We need a mirror for that bathroom. Hold on. So I'm surprised. I was figuring this was going to be in a lot worse shape. Good for me. Hooray, me! So far. But these are the tubs that we want. See here how this kind of fits? These are, basically this is a two-piece tub. So the top piece here and then the bottom piece here. And so see how it kind of fits together right there? That's what you want. You want this. You don't want the ones that basically meet at the tub and then you're constantly having to caulk this crap. Because that's just a pain. And it's a maintenance issue and it just doesn't get done. And I mean, it needs to be done like every 2 or 3 years. And if you don't catch it in time, like let's say a piece of caulk comes out and so all of a sudden you start getting water penetration. I mean, tenants are not going to tell you that stuff. Whatchamacallit? Tim's asking me what the square footage on this property is. So let me look that up real quick. Yes, realist. I get it. You don't like people. Give me a second here. So let's keep watching. Yeah, there's the loose toilet. What the heck, man? You got PEX water lines. Square footage of this house. First floor, about 1846. That's about the square footage on this house. So it's a pretty good size house. Yeah, see, they were running coaxial cable so everybody could have a TV. I wonder what they had hanging there. I think they were painted before we painted them again. So, it's kind of one of those points where you're like, what do you do with cabinets that are getting dated like this? I mean, it's going to be a decent expense to replace them. I don't know if you're going to get that return on investment for doing that. They're still functional cabinets. There's no real serious deterioration or anything to them. Yeah, it's the third time you told me. I told you a million times not to exaggerate. So anyway, I mean, what do you do with these? Do you, I mean, you don't want to waste money sanding them down and then repainting them. Yeah, this is the basement. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, I bet you this is what they were complaining about, this conduit here, or this electrical here. We'll have to fix that. Okay, I'll eat my word. Some of this stuff is stuff that we should have gotten. I mean, they should have notified us and we should have fixed. Now, like that electrical thing there, and that was just an oversight on our part. That's a gas stove, huh? Let's see, is that really a gas stove? Yeah, gas stove, huh? Gotta write that down. How many square feet? Got a model number on what? Tim's asking me what I got a model number on that guy. What model? Or who? Or what? That's a newer panel there. Because the panel used to be in this closet here. The laundry room. Oh, the tub. I don't have a model number. I need to get a model number on that tub. See, now you're just going to make me go to Menards and pick out the tub and the surround. Yup. So I don't know which room they consider the living room versus the family room. So I'm wondering if this is the living room back here. And so we'll get to see the area that supposedly has weak subfloors. I have to give these guys credit. I mean, and they only had it for 8 or 10 months, so there's some damage here, but overall they kept it in pretty decent shape. So this back half of this house right here, from here, this room on, does not have true furnace heat. So it's not forced air. They've got baseboard heaters. So there's no AC. So even if we had central air, this half of the house would not have central air. Yeah, see there's a bunch of damage on the walls. Look, see here's, oh boy, that's the first time I've ever seen that kind of damage to the flooring. It's a good thing we've got some extra of that. back, go back, go back, go back, go back. Where are you? Show me this. Wait a minute. Show me. So there's more damage to this flooring. Huh. That's interesting. Where is it? There it is. Oh no, that's just a stain. I thought that this mark right here was an actual issue, but it just looks like it's just like dirt or something. Because I was surprised to see that other section that he showed earlier. Yeah, they should. Oh, good old Berber. So it needs a handrail. Where is the handrail? I think there was one, wasn't there? Yeah, there's a handrail. Is it loose? Rattle on it. Yeah, it looks like it's been here. Oop, I'm not pointing at it. Looks like there and there. Guardrail. Poor Cole. I make fun of him all the time. Yeah, that was there originally. We just forgot to paint that in there. Get a cover plate for that light. Alright, so let me see if I can get some more stuff here. Cover plate for junction box on upstairs hallway. Check guardrail. I mean handrail. Handrail on the stairs. Looks like it's actually been pulled off a couple times. Let's see what else we got here. Cover plate on upstairs hallway. Oh yeah, trim in. Stairway. Paint. This should be our normal colors though, so we should be in good shape. So I'm pleasantly surprised. I was expecting this to be in a lot worse shape. Reattach the closet doors. Yeah, see the paint's getting ripped off. There's a door that's off its hinges. Hi, sweetie. Oh, we got to take the light bulbs, of course. That's on our normal orders. Place light bulbs throughout. Tub. He's a brave man, shutting doors while he's in rooms. He's just got to learn that trick once. I got trapped in a bathroom. Let's not talk about that, okay? I still have nightmares. I was walking through a house, and I was walking through a house, and then as my normal prerogative, I go around and I check doors to see if they lock and shut like he's doing here. And I walked into a bathroom on a house, and I shut the door, and I couldn't open the door up again. And I had no tools with me to do anything. And of course, I don't want to damage the wall, the door, by trying to, jimmy it open or pry it open or whatever. And so anyway, I had to call my contractor and go, you screwed up. You guys didn't test this. Come get me out. So yeah, that was one of my proud moments. Luckily, he was only about 10 minutes away. Okay. Good to hear. Good to hear. The master bedroom. Ah, booyah. At least one. We need to go over there and tear that door off because, I don't want to spoil the guys. Wow. Are you slamming doors or what are you doing here? I can count on one hand the number of doors I've ripped off the hinges. And I've lost 5 of those fingers in a chainsaw accident. Okay, we don't need to move it around a lot. Overall, I'm not. We're almost done, kids. 45 minutes later. Gotta get my tea fix on. It's not as bad as I thought. I was expecting much, 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 much worse. So, all right, wait a minute. Go back for a second here. So clearly they were into candles because multiple windowsills have had this situation going on. I mean, unless somebody else is thinking something else, but I'm just thinking we had that spot on the ceiling that looked like a burn mark. And maybe it's just a weird stain, I don't know. And we've had several windowsills that are got issues. I am pleasantly surprised at how, I don't see crayon markings all over the walls like I normally do see and all that sort of stuff. That wasn't us. So I wonder, because these are crank out windows, so they're a little tougher to do screens for. They're on the inside. But I don't understand why that was, unless we oversight and didn't see the screens. I don't know. Interesting. All right. So let's run some numbers here. Did I miss anything? I think we did all the videos. Yeah, it looks like it. All right. So there's gas stove hookups. So there's no electricity for no electric hookups for stove. I'm not adding. This is just FYI. This is for us when we're advertising it. We want to make sure that anybody coming in. I got a weird glow going on here. Let's turn this a little bit and see if that solves our problem. Now I've got a weird glow up there. What's weird? Anyways, cleared itself up. All right, so let's see what we got here. So check sidings and soffit on the front porch. I don't know, that shouldn't be very much, $100. Check gutters and clean as needed. 150, because maybe these two will kind of combine, because that might be super simple, just a couple screws. Repair cracked window west side, so that's probably 60, $70, so it's probably 150. Repaired glass in front bedroom, so that one you could do on site, because it's just glazing compound. You just have to cut a piece of glass to that size, put it in there. So I don't know, $50. Several screens. There wasn't a lot of them. 150-ish. I know, right? Allison says, it's not often that surprises are pleasant in this business. That's right. It is true. I was really dreading this. In fact, Peg had told me, she hadn't seen the videos, but she told me, make sure you're in a good, happy place as far as emotionally before you watch the videos for this property. And so anyway, we were talking yesterday, and so we decided we would do a show on this one. All right, remove trash inside and outside of house. There's not a lot, so I mean, I don't even think it'll be that much, really. I'll put it down. We'll just have to see. Check upper soffit above entrance. I mean, there's not a lot of trash inside the house. It's exterior. So we might even just wait. Oops, my caps lock is on. Wait until the last thing to do this, because most of it's outside. And then we could just put trash and stuff in the garage, and he could just take it all at once. Check upper soffit above entrance. That was that soffit that was, the roof came down, and there was another soffit up here. Yeah, so we just need to do that. So I'm going to say it's probably 250-ish. Minor patch of siding. I don't think that's going to be anything. 150. Plug up crawl space entrance. We may even be able to replace whatever the panels are with some of the stuff that's over on the side. The west side of house. Plug up crawl space entrance. Yeah, that's like nothing. $50. I mean, I could even. Yeah, that's just nothing. I'm not even gonna do it. It's gonna be a miscellaneous charge. Pressure wash home, 250. Check garage doors. We use broad ripple overhead doors. They do a pretty good job for us. So typically that would be like $90 or $100 a piece, or 125 up to 125 a piece. But I don't know if they're going to be able to save it, so it could be 250 to, I want to say she charges $700 to replace a door. So let's do, to 800, because the both doors are probably going to need to be serviced, but maybe they can do both of them. I don't know. We'll see. We're just estimating, right? Guesstimating. Repair front exterior door. I am going to say that's probably like $75. It didn't look like there was anything wrong with the door. It was just a hinge. But how many hinges in this house had issues? I mean, right? Am I alone in this? I mean, I'm not trying to make these tenants a bad guy, but there was a lot of doors that had hinge problems. So somebody was overly aggressive with doors. Let's see, minor touch-ups throughout, include cracks in walls. I mean, those cracks were not that big. I'm just kind of curious as to what would cause those. I mean, settlement, but I mean, we've run the water away from the house at the gutters and stuff. So I don't know. Minor touch-ups throughout. I'm mean, there's a pretty good amount of touch-ups throughout. What do you kids think? What do you think I should charge? 400. I mean, there were several rooms that were, but these are all our standard colors. I don't know. We'll have to see. Repair closet doors on front bedroom. That's a miscellaneous, I think. Let's put in 50 just to make sure. Repair interior doors as needed. They were all just hinge issues, right? So let's say there's 4 doors at 25. I mean, you know, it's about, I'd say 150 total. Replace mirror for front bathroom. The mirror is probably $100, and then putting it in to like 150. Repair loose toilet, front bathroom. I don't know. We'll leave that as miscellaneous because it probably just needs to be tightened up. Put junction box atop of stairs to basement. Yes. So this is, I don't know. I mean, it shouldn't be that much. 70. I don't know. $50. Yeah, that sounds good. Check subfloor in living room. I don't know. We'll have to assess. I didn't see where it was loose, so I don't know. And I don't know which room is living room, which room is family room. Do you guys know? Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? I guess we'll have to ask the, whatchamacallit. Let's just put in assess. Check baseboard heaters and ceilings upstairs. Probably going to bring out a licensed electrician to do that, so it's $350. Check stair runner, trimmer replaced. So, okay, so the stair runner, the carpet wasn't in that bad of shape, right? So do we just put some trimmer on the outside edges because that kind of looked rough? You know, like where it meets the wall, do we put the trim around there, like some quarter round, you know, 3/4 inch, whatever? Or do we rip up the carpets and replace them? I don't know. It's probably, let's just put in there $100, and most of that's going to be materials for putting in quarter round. Cover plate for junction box and upstairs hallways. That's a miscellaneous. I mean, it's just a cover plate. It's like 37 cents, and then anybody can install them. Check handrail on stairs. $50. They just gotta make sure it's attached to, let's not say it's not attached to drywall, it's attached to actual studs. Trimming stairway paint. I'm gonna remove that one. That's basically up here with the touch-ups. What did I put? 400. Oh, actually, I need to maybe bump that up. Let's do 500 because they're going to have to repaint the kitchen cabinets. I forgot about that. Repair closet doors as needed. That's not that much. Because there was just a couple of those bifolds that need to be reattached. Check subfloors for upstairs shower. Ooh, this one could be pricey. I don't know. So we need to assess. And we'll come back to this one because I don't want to put a price in there because if they go up there and they're like, oh, there's no issue, and then I budgeted, you know, $500 for it, and then we didn't do anything for it, then that's an extra $500 in the guy's pocket. So we'll assess the subfloor for upstairs shower. All right, miscellaneous, and well, we need to make sure we put in that. Run. Water heater, pressure relief, pipe to floor. I mean, that's like $1 worth of parts in 5 minutes of time, so I'm not even going to bust it for that. Final clean. 250. Miscellaneous. I mean, there wasn't a lot. It's not that bad of shape. $250. All right, so this is not that bad. Again, I hit the caps lock. What do we got here? We got 100, 150, 150, 50, 150, 250. Oops, 250. 250, 150. Am I missing some stuff here? I'm missing some stuff, I think. 75, 500, 50, 150, 150, 50, 350, 100, 50, 75, 250, and another 250 at the bottom for final clean. So 3,800. That's still a lot of money for a turn, less than 8 months old. All right. I was going to do another one today, but we're at our hour. All right, so let me go back to this. Click the like, click the like, click the subscribe. Click the bell icon if you want to be immediately notified. I am not going to do one next Sunday or Saturday morning because I'm going to be out of town. So you'll have to suffer without me. But if you have any comments, questions, or anything, leave them below. I will be happy to respond to anything. I try and respond to everything anybody comments on my posts, even if you call me a fat, lazy B word, because I am. Booyah. Anyways, all right, guys, thank you. No more messages up here, so have a good one. Have a nice weekend, and I will see you guys in 2 weeks. Thank you.